I okay? Am I okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. What's going on? And then I see smoke. I'm like, oh my God. Jesus, these people want to come and deport me. I just arrived. That's what they do for you. What's up and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I gotta say welcome or welcome back to my channel, because I know we've got tons and tons and tons of new subscribers. First of all, let me start this video by apologizing to myself, to my channel, and to my subscribers, because being MIA this long deserves punishment, for real. But I'm very sorry, guys. I've been behind the scenes doing one or two things. For those of you who have kept the channel warm with your comments, your questions and everything, I've been replying a lot of comments, a lot of questions, both the good and the bad ones. Some have been very mischievous, some have been nice and sweet. So thank you guys, for those of you who kept the channel, active with those comments. Namaste. Thank you very much. And to our new subscribers, I know we've gained lots and lots of subscribers in the past months. So for those of you who may not know already what my channel is about, even though it's pretty much self-explanatory, but yeah, my name is Kelechi and I am an expat living in Germany. I came here as a student, so I share videos basically on ways by which you can navigate student life or expat life in Germany. And I believe that so far my video has been helpful to tons and tons of people, because I keep getting testimonials on a daily basis on my Instagram and even here on YouTube. So I hope the videos I would keep making in the future would be of immense help to you. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's hop right into today's video. So guys, today's video is basically going to be talking about healthcare in Germany. So a lot of people have been migrating lately into Germany. Sorry if you hear some background noise, my window is open, so it's possible that moving cars can get in the way, but yeah, that's by the way. So guys, like I was saying, there are lots of people who are migrating to Germany today, like via the skilled work visa, the opportunity card, students coming as students as well, so many of them. So I thought it was important to start putting out these videos again. So in today's video, we're basically talking about healthcare in Germany. So that's like, first off, before I go into that, this is like one thing that I really appreciate or love about life abroad, about life in Germany: the ease of access to healthcare. It's like the benefits are immeasurable. Like, I'm very grateful for that opportunity in Germany, because this is not the same in a lot of countries. Unlike most countries, Germany has like a very flexible healthcare system, easy to access and what have you. That's like, of course, you guys know that's one of the top things that I love about living here in Germany. So guys, I'm going to be highlighting for you guys the major things that you need to know about healthcare in Germany, just in case you're just arriving and you don't know your left from your right, just like myself when I came several years ago. Okay, so first things first, a health insurance is mandatory in Germany. Like, regardless of your status, be you a student, be you a visitor on some sort of short-term visa, what have you, like, you must have a health insurance. It's mandatory. Okay, it's a no-brainer. And there are two types of health insurances. We have the public health insurance and we have the private health insurance. So basically, the public health insurance is like the statutory health insurance. So a lot of people are insured with the public health insurance, considering that it's all encompassing. Like, you get to pay a monthly fee or a subscription by tag, the highest of English, I have to check, but you pay a monthly fee sort of from your account if you're a student. But if you're working, they take it from your employer before your final salary is sent to you. So that way you can always visit the hospital and you don't get to pay jack. All you need to do is just submit your insurance card and then you get treated. The insurance company takes care of the bills. While the private health insurance, this is just the major difference that I'm highlighting. Okay, the private health insurance is that which most times is tailored to suit individuals' needs. Like, it's used mostly by tourists on a short-term visa, or people who earn like so much money and want a certain kind of healthcare plan tailored for them. And most times, because there are different tariffs to this private health insurance, and most times as well, students take the lower tariff. Students who feel like they don't necessarily need frequent hospital visits during their time as a student, they can get something called the Befreiungsbescheinigung, and that's like an exemption letter. I got that when I came to Germany, and that was before I got this insurance. I'm going to give you guys a little gist, a little background story as to how I fell into a trap I didn't know about. So yeah, the Befreiungsbescheinigung is what you get from a public health insurance, and with that you can now do your enrollment in school if you're a student, and then you can go ahead to subscribe to a private health insurance. But then another major difference between the both of them, like the public and the private now, is that with every visit to the hospital, to the doctor, you must do the payment yourself. Like whatever that treatment costs, you get to take care of the payment by yourself. So if, for example, your trip to the hospital costs you 150 euros, 70 euros, whatever it is, you get to overtake the cost. Take over. You get to take over the cost and then you give the invoice to your, or the receipt to your private health insurance, and then they would refund you the money. But then there are levels to this, because there are some of them that, depending on the tariff you choose, some of them have like a 5% what's it called again, like they take out 5% from whatever the entire money you spent is, and then give you the balance. For example, if your bill was 50 euros, they take out 5% of 50 euros, and then they give you the balance of your money, like as a refund. I hope you get the point. So speaking of which, guys, upon arrival in Germany, when I first came, due to weather changes and everything, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was having very bad headache. That was even before I settled in, did my registration and everything. Like shortly 2-3 weeks after I arrived, guys, I had the craziest headache ever, like back to back. I thought I was dying. I was like, what is wrong with me? And then I asked someone who at the time didn't even know that I had no health insurance. The person was like, oh, you should go to the hospital and ask, see if they can do an MRT or MRI for you. People of God, that's how I went. I went to go and do MRT. And funny enough, how come? Didn't they even ask me? Okay, no, I think, no. I had a health insurance. I had the private health insurance card at the time. But what happened was that my health insurance, I didn't know that the health insurance that I had, the tariff that I had, did not cover an MRI. An MRI at the time cost me 550 euros. People of God, that was how I incurred a debt of 550 euros 3 weeks after arrival in Germany. I wanted to go crazy. Like, I was livid. I was like, how? Nobody explained this to me. That's the crazy thing about Germany. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So now you know. So that's the thing, like most people are not even sure of information. So you have to be sure to ask the right sources. That being said, when I called the insurance, the private insurance at the time, to ask them like, hey, what do I do about this thingy? Like, look, see what I incurred. This is the bill. And they're like, sorry, we don't take care of it. You should have read the policy, like for the tariff that you chose before. And yeah, I had to pay the bill myself. So the good thing about it is that I was, because they figured I was a student, I was just coming. So they gave me a payment plan of like, I think five times, and then I was able to complete the payment, but it wasn't funny. So that's a mistake that you shouldn't make. Ask questions if you're not sure. Surf the net. When you get documents like insurance documents or whatever it is, please read, because most times these things are written in very small letters that you would likely miss. Okay, so that's that about that. So the third thing is that when you are looking for a healthcare specialist in Germany, it's pretty easy. As a matter of fact, all of them are found online. Like, especially, I think I've mentioned this in one of my videos, but everybody has a house doctor. A house doctor is someone that is like a first point of contact before you go to a specialist. You get my point? So it's like the general doctor, like they call it allgemein arzt. So it's like the general doctor. They get to, interact with you. They get to know what exactly the problem is, and then they refer you to the specialist if need be. and if not, they just write regular drugs for you. So basically, access to each and every one of these doctors is very easy. Find them online, make a call, and make an appointment. Very important. Though there are some hospitals that some house arts that you can go in without appointments, but some of them, especially since COVID, most of them expect you to make an appointment. Okay, so yeah, pharmacies here in Germany are not like pharmacies in most countries. Let me take my home country for example, Nigeria. You can go to the pharmacy and literally ask for any drug most of the time, but that doesn't work here because they require a doctor's prescription literally for majority of the drugs. You can only get like a few of them over the counter, but majorly there are so many drugs you cannot just walk to the counter to go and purchase. Okay, so it's something that you need to bear in mind, and there are lots and lots of pharmacies around you. Okay, so if you find yourself new in Germany, they're called like the sign. I think if you go to German school you will learn that, but you would see these white signboards with a big letter A, red in color. It's A for Apotheke. That's the name for pharmacy in Germany. So yeah, it's like everywhere you go, like literally. Okay, now the next point is that the emergency services, they are called Rettungsdienst, I think. I think so. Rettungsdienst. So they're like the emergency services in Germany. Their response is like very speedy, and you can easily get them on 112. Just pick up your phone and dial 112, and throw down, they'll come and help you out or figure out the situation. Okay, now speaking of emergencies, guys, another small story time, because this is an opportunity to tell this story I've always wanted to. When I first arrived Germany, a few months down the line, when I was still doing my German language course, one of the days I was at home, I didn't have classes that day. I think it was in the evening, I'm not very sure. I think it was sharp. Oh no, that was already COVID 2020, early 2020. Okay, I was doing my assignments in the room after we had our online classes, and I was super hungry, so I went to boil some eggs, put some eggs on the fire, and then I came back. I think I was munching on something, so I forgot about the hunger while I was doing my assignment. I literally zoned out, guys, and then a couple of minutes later I started hearing this bang 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 bang. I did not know what was up. Apparently that's like the smoke detector in Germany was. I didn't know that there was like, I hadn't thought about it, that okay, when something like this happens, like that detector could actually detect smoke and then make noise. So in my mind I was like, whose apartment is making so much noise? Can they like turn that thing off or something? Like turn it off, it's stopping me, I need to concentrate. That was what I said to myself. And then several minutes later, I now started hearing a doorbell ring. It didn't occur to me that this was my doorbell at the time. Like I thought it was my neighbor's doorbell, and I was like, can you get your door, for goodness sake? Like, why do you have to keep disturbing the neighborhood? It's in the afternoon, everybody's resting. Why can't you get your door? That's what I was thinking in my head. Guys, I did not know that they were on my door. I didn't know that the smoke alarm was coming from my house. Hey God, because like it was in the corridor, like 2 blocks, how do I say, like 2 rooms away, and then I was in the room inside. Do you get my point? Eventually, the next thing I heard was like feet tongues on the floor. I'm not expecting anybody in my house. And the next thing, I opened the door and I see a very big white man, and he's like, he asked me in German like, am I okay? Am I okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. What's going on? And then I see smoke. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus. He's like, is everything okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. And then they take me out of the building. Come and see my entire neighbors. Jesus Christ. They can look. Everybody gathered. They were like wondering, who is this that wants to burn down this flat? Like, what is going on? Because what happened was that my neighbors actually called the emergency services. Like, they called the 112 for me, because they thought someone was actually in trouble inside. They saw the smoke, they heard the smoke detector, you know, beeping all along, and that was why they were pressing my bell and I wasn't responding. So they assumed that there was a problem. Guys, I was flabberwhelmed and overgasted. Yes, I was, because I was like, that's what they do for here. Hey! Now, so what they do for here? Hey God! And then the neighbors were like, was I sleeping? Is everything okay? I had to say yes, I was sleeping. you know, because it was embarrassing that you put something on fire and then when they brought out the pot to the balcony. The pot was actually black. Of course, the eggs were burnt, everything off. Now, my saving grace by the special grace of God was that was not an open fire. It wasn't open flames. It was like a stove. You know how, not stove, like an electric burner. That was literally my saving grace, you guys. And then they went and brought my phone, and then I called my friend, and then it was like, okay, everything okay, like, yes, everything is fine. And then I saw the stretcher that they were trying to bring up the stairs to come and carry the person inside. I said, God, I beg. Waiting with this. So that's just to reiterate that they are very speedy in their response. And then there were like 4 vans ready to come and quench fire, like, you know, like fire service, literally emergency / fire service, so to say. So they were ready to come and, you know, turn off the fire and rescue the person. That day, I've still not recovered from the shock. They now took my name and my date of birth. I was like, Jesus, these people want to come and deport me. Chai, I just arrived. Please, I just arrived.
I just arrived. Is the president coming? I just arrived. Is the president coming? I just arrived.
So eventually, yeah, my friend said no, nothing like that. They just want to, you know, for documentation purposes, like where they were and everything. And I was just waiting for weeks for a letter to come to say something, or to give me a fine or anything. Nobody else, yeah. Okay, well, this is nice in this place. Anywho, the point of this whole story is just that, yeah, these guys are like really, really speedy in response. If something should be a problem health-wise or whatever, they're your go-to, okay? Now, the last but not the least point is that if you are married and you are unemployed, you actually have an opportunity, or you should, not even opportunity to, you are mandated to be under the health insurance of your spouse. Do you understand? So, I mean, it just goes to say that Germany encourages partnerships, marriages, and all that. Like, single people cannot breathe.
Let be poor breathe. Don't suffocate them.
It even goes a long way. Like when you get to taxes and everything, you realize that as a married person, your taxes, they don't take so much taxes from you anymore. Like your tax class changes and everything. So yeah, guys, that's basically all for healthcare system in Germany that I can share with you. So guys, the point of this whole video is to let you know that in Germany, your health is in safe hands, basically, okay? You got nothing to worry about. And yeah, I really hope the video was helpful, insightful, and if you are already in Germany and you've got some experiences, your stories, please let me know in the comment section. Let's continue the chat there. And if you've also been here for a while, did I miss out anything? Please put it also in the comment section. And I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe. Also, spread the word. Ask your friends, your family members to subscribe to our channel, because we have tons and tons of nuggets of wisdom on this channel, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye.